must not be distorted. Another good characteristic of emotional intelligence is love. Because love, the true love is the altruistic love. Is that love that is called the agape, the self-sacrifice love. And finally, there is the aspect of freedom. Not being slave to anything. You know, we've been talking about this week about things that makes you a slave. Such as, for example, caffeine. You know, you become a slave to the caffeine. You have to take it. If not, you get all nervous and jittery, you know. In lifestyle medicine, anything that is addictive is not good for you. And you know, freedom also means not to be coercive towards others. So what are you going to do in order to practice this CBT? You need to practice. You know, it's not easy and it's not going to come suddenly. You have to put the effort, you have to put your mind to avoid this. And realistic thinking is not something that comes natural. You have to put an effort on it. But you know, once you do it, it's going to be worth the effort. And as George Washington said, truth will ultimately prevail where there are pains to brighten its light. So, my desire for you is for you to practice this cognitive behavioral therapy, to change the way you think, and to align yourself and your thoughts with thoughts of freedom and thoughts of love towards others. And in this way, your thoughts will be aligned towards truth, and you're going to be able to make better decisions, and your emotional intelligence will increase. So may God bless you. May you have a good lifestyle change. And next time I come back this way, I want to hear some very good news as you apply these principles, and your life can be more fulfilling and more happy.